Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Good to have you with us. Palladium Blu-ray, Jan R., Jerry Barnett, Yoli, Jan R., good to see you, Joanne William. Let's see, who else am I? Excuse me. Diane, welcome to the show, Diane. Everybody coming in here. I am Yumi. Welcome, I am Yumi. Hi, Nova. Peace, love, and light. Excuse me. A little bit of allergies happening here in New England, but we got our apple cider. And we're going to have a great show tonight. As always, we never know who we're going to have on as a guest or what's going to happen, but that's what I love about the show. Hopefully TikTok is not having lagging or glitching or stuff going on here. Anthony, welcome to the show. Becky, we agree is true. I think Aries Fire 7, welcome. Hey, Papa Smurf, good to see you, brother. Always good to see you. Monica R, welcome, Monica R. Eyes Behind Frame. Marie, welcome, Marie. Ronnie, looking at all the names coming in here. Zigzag, that's a good name. Hey, Bram, good to see you. LB, everybody coming in here. We're just getting started. Jard, Tahar, thank you for the lightning. Tahar, just getting started here. It's only a little after 13 minutes after 11. Mystic Maven, good to see you, Karen. Rebecca Davis. And for new people, you've heard about the show. We've got all our shows pretty much updated. I've got one more show from Sunday, last Sunday, to put on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Abstract Man Spaceship News. Thank you for the heart me. And you'll see all our shows on there that we've been doing. Danny, welcome to our show. Nancy, welcome. Derek, have I ever been to Roswell? No, I've always wanted to go to Roswell. Catherine, I've never been there, though. I know a lot about Roswell, the history, but I've never been physically there. Hey, Linda Waddle, good to see you. Good evening. David Boger, I think it is. Introverts here. Hey, Introverts here. Welcome. Now, I gave my cat treats, and whenever I go live, she has to come in here and start talking. It must be the energy. Maggie, welcome to the show. Welcome to Encounters, everybody. This is an actual talk show, believe it or not. But those who've been with me for over a year know that this is a talk show. And it's called Encounters. And just to let people know, I've always been asked this question every once in a while. Encounters is not a paranormal talk show. Encounters is a show about people's visitations with space people, abductions, crop circles, the inner Earth, the Agartha Network, all the stuff dealing with the galactic cosmic areas, people's UFO sightings that they're documenting. These are all the things that the show's all about. Midnight will tell the cat you said hi. I don't know where she is now. She's not in the room, so maybe she's going to lay down on. She has a meditation pillow, which is really for me. The meditation pillow is now her pillow, and she lays on it in the meditation room when she goes to sleep. Hey, look, I'm unconditional. She can have the meditation pillow. And she does. She does have it. Right now by the North Pacific in Washington, hoping to see Kraft, haha. You might just see him, Maggie. You might just see him. All you have to do is when you're out there, if you're near the water, just say, I am a beautiful being of light on Earth, and I wish to see my star family show their ships, and see what happens. Put the telepathic thought out there, you know. Alan, welcome to the show. Hey, Karen Nichols. Christelle, good to see you. Let's see what else we got here. Be Good to Self. Thank you, Be Good to Self. That's a good name. Mike Gregory K, welcome. Irish, welcome. Jerome, welcome. Shooting Stars. That's a good name, too. There's a lot of good names in here. Stay with Basel. Hey, Stay with Basel. Cata Our Gods. Hey, my cat is sometimes comes on the show and we put her on the screen here, but not tonight. Sonia, thank you for the gifts. We appreciate everybody coming here. We know there's thousands of people doing lives. Not really, but maybe. Money Time, welcome to the show. Jacques 181, welcome. Hello, One Toyota. Fishing Down the Rabbit Hole, welcome to the show. Patricia, Mr. Santiago 3. Hey, Maggie. Monica, good to see you. Sharon Bouts 3. Little Leah, hey, Little Leah. Randy, welcome to the show. And let's see who else we got here. Liana, or Liani, Aunt Liani. Hey, AM, welcome to our show. Hey, Paranormal Ghostbusters in the Philippines, good to see you, brother. Ruby Rubio, good to see you. Hey, Patty Welch, Acid TV. Do I like warm cider? I've had warm cider up here in New England. It's good. I do like warm cider, but I drink a lot of the cold cider. Bird lover Diane, that's a good thing. Excuse me. Stay with Basella. Yes, peace, prosperity. Thank you so much. User 418. Welcome. G23. I saw a UAV in the clouds 2 days ago in Chicago at 4 a.m. Can you describe what a UAV is? That's a new terminology. Is it an unidentified aerial vehicle? What is a UAV? I've not heard that one before. But we will learn. I'm also here to learn stuff too. Lisa Wright, welcome to the show. I am Space Something. Binky, welcome. And Nicole, thank you for subscribing for the first time. Thank you. Hey, Patty Welsh. Thank you so much. Excuse me. You know, with all this galactic downloading and stuff, I get a little bit of a cough here. Part of it's allergies, part of it's the shifting on the planet. It says, hey, Susan Mary, good to see you. Welcome, Susan. Derek, Nita, Tahar, thanks for coming back in. Money 1900, Flocker, Israel Dillard, welcome. I'm feeling the same as well. Yeah, it's the energies, they're shifting. Stay with the Basella. And for me, we do have allergies this time of year, but I think it's a lot of tar. I've got to set my goals here. So we're going to pin the goals for tonight. I like the hanging lights. I'm going in a hanging light phase on my show now. So we're going to do, hey, Barbara, good to see you down there. Hope everything is well. Love, that's a good name. And I think it's Urban something. Hey, thank you so much, Maggie, for the hanging lights. I appreciate you. Ronnie, welcome to the show. Countryman, welcome. Anastasia, welcome to the show. Bird Kitchen, that's a good name. Yeah, I really do love them. Michael, welcome. I'm just welcoming people into the show as we get started. No one's missed anything. Gloria, Twitch, welcome. Brandy Johnson, welcome. Elwin, I think it is. Pink Moon. Visit Pink Moon, that's a good name. Tara, thank you, set of hanging lights. I really love those. It makes my room much brighter. Patty Walsh, welcome. Red, welcome. Thanks for sharing. And I'm just trying to catch all the names. Wander, welcome. Sharon Louise, good evening. Much blessings to you and everybody out here. I always like to welcome our audience in the studio. Our studio is all over the world. We have the biggest studio on earth because you can sit anywhere you want on a meditation pillow, a futon. You can be sitting on a hard floor, hopefully not. But you can be on a beach right now watching the show, somewhere in the mountains. Wherever you are, just get comfortable. You know? Hey, Cheryl, good to see you. Science, Math, and Things, how are you doing? We're doing good. I hope you are as well. Lewis, welcome. I think it's MCI Ma Di Toro. Thank you for the follow. Dan K, welcome to Encounters. Just getting everyone welcomed in here to the show. Mystical, welcome. Maverick, welcome to the show. Truth Bomb, welcome. Teresa B. Hey, Teresa. Lee Mix. We have Old Golly Cadillac Red. Tachi something Littleth. Hey, Karen. Good to see you. Anyway, everybody, welcome to the show. I can be doing this all night, and that would be probably a record. But you are watching Encounters. I see you all. I recognize everybody coming in here. And all the new people, really, the new people, welcome for the first time to Encounters. You're watching the most top-rated spiritual UFO show anywhere on social media. Forget about the Discovery Channel, History Channel, and Travel Channel. This is where you want to be, where it's at. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen here on the show. And all the people over the last year that I've interviewed, I've heard amazing stories. Amazing stories. And you know what? I keep thinking there's Ashtar stuff happening. You know, for days I've been feeling like there's something rapidly going on here. I can't quite figure it out. I know today I've been feeling kind of weirded out. I felt really kind of disconnected from the planet. I just felt like I tried to get myself grounded. You know, I went to work. I tried to get grounded. But, I mean, I'm telling you, I just felt like I don't know if anyone else feels this way. I just feel like I become more galactic than human. I can't explain it in words. It's just today I felt like a shift of energy hit me like a bombshell. And I was like, wait a minute, you know, I'm feeling all this disconnection from the planet that I live on. And the question would be, why? So I've kind of thought about it, meditated about it. I just feel, and this collectively goes for everybody, everyone's having different symptoms. But definitely there's a lot going on. I don't know about anybody here. Yeah, I feel really disconnected from the 3D world right now. I feel like almost like I'm being prepared for something. Yeah, I just couldn't put it into words, but the best words I can say is I feel like I'm being prepared or activated on another level again, and I'm not sure what's happening, except that I just feel this energy shift. Have I seen UFOs? Oh, I've seen UFOs all my life. I call them spaceships. I've seen space people when I was a kid in the 60s in a spaceship. It was a saucer-type craft, and I have seen. Michael, welcome to the show. I'm tuning in. Can I join? You're already here. And if people have stories to tell, the last couple weeks, Kimberly, right? How many of you have been feeling kind of weird lately? You know, I figured I better talk about this because I'm just going to be going within myself, talking about it to myself. I might as well just express it. I know it can't just be me. You know? Yeah, I just felt disconnected. You know, I just think there are things happening, I think, on a global scale, and you'll feel different. Some sleepiness. For me, Texas Girl says a lot of vivid dreams going on. I've been feeling like I'm coming into a new energy field. I don't know how to put it, you know. I just been feeling that way lately. You know, so hard to know why. But you feel tired. And hey, Jersey for Life, it's good to talk about the way we feel right now. We're getting closer and closer to, hey, Spiritual Abstract, good to see you. Saw a UFO tonight at 6:30 outside above a wooded area. Cool, man. I'm glad you got a picture. Patty Welch, I feel out of place. Huh. Can't sleep? Yeah, you know. Yep. Cleo says, but I can connect with my star family. I've tried meditation. It's not working. Cleo, just give it time. You know, it'll happen when it's going to happen. It'll happen when it's going to happen. Yeah, our bodies will definitely do things as we mentally and physically ascend. The ascension is not just in one day. I think where our bodies, our physical our consciousness is shifting. Uh, yeah, I saw the photos. They were amazing. Thank you. Those are really cool photos. Thank you so much. I was looking at them at work this afternoon. They really blew my mind. They were very good. I looked at all the photos actually. Be good to self. I've had more negative thoughts about just about everything. That'll go. Just release the thoughts. Be good. Let them go and just go into meditation with higher dimensional Christ conscious music and just focus on the vibrational patterns of energy, and that'll shift. Hey, Rita. Slay says, my ankles and my feet were swollen for 3 days straight with no reason. Yeah, everyone's going to be affected in different ways with this energy coming in. Everyone's going to be feeling different. You know, a lot of stuff is happening here. And welcome everybody coming into the live. Hey, Debbie, good to see you. RN Nurse, welcome. It was really nice to interview the other night. I really enjoyed that interview. Thank you. Healer Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Teresa Talbert. Hello, Commander. Good to see you, Teresa. RJ, everybody coming here, new people, old people. When you come to my show, if you're new, you're going to feel welcomed here. Because we're not just a TikTok person on here jumping around in a hat on New York City streets making no sense whatsoever. We're doing an actual talk show here called Encounters. I'm a radio host. Hey, Terry Venus. I'm a radio host on WESU NPR Pacific Radio Sunday mornings for 21 years. And I've been involved in the whole cosmic thing for years, you know, ever since I've been old enough to be aware. So you're in a good place. You're in a safe place on this show. Hey, Branda, good to see you. Jody K, good to see you. Welcome to the program. And we're glad to have everybody here. Oh, be good. Thank you for the hanging lights. I appreciate you. Thank you. I saw a star shoot upwards in the sky. Hey, Timothy. Very cool, man. That's right. Just see anything beautiful from the universe is cool to me, you know? So that's really cool. Jersey, thank you for the hanging lights. I appreciate them very much. And we'll be on here till about 1. So this is a 2-hour show. Karen Morgan, welcome. Love for peace. Thank you for the roses. We appreciate that. April, I think she was on earlier tonight. I wasn't able to watch it too much. I was having dinner, but she's been on. I think she was on earlier. Joanne, thank you for the follow. She just got her privileges back, I think, over the weekend. So I think now she's going to be on more. But I did see her on tonight earlier. Yeah. And I told her, you know, when she has something she's on now, okay. But I was just in April's live, okay. That's a good thing she's back on, you know. Good thing. A beautiful thing, as they say. Oh, good. I'm glad she's back. You know, it's important that she's able to be doing what she's doing. And we'll have her on Sunday nights on the show here. Saturday nights on Encounters. Mushroom, thank you for the hanging lights. We appreciate the gifts. If I'm coughing a little bit, part of it's allergies, and part of it's all this downloading of information that's coming into my consciousness. But we can still talk, which is a good thing. New movie out on the Martians. I'll have to check that out. Do you know what the name of it is, Rita? So we're going to get into a few things tonight as we have things that we can talk about here. And I know that they had a liftoff, a non-NASA pencil-shaped spaceship the other day with people with lots of money. You know, isn't it funny? All these people with lots of money go on this spaceship thing and have their first experiences. And, you know, the general population is like, oh, what's all this money, the privately invested money, millions and millions of dollars, so they can sit inside a capsule or something, a large capsule and be out in space, wearing a spacesuit, and making the news. You know, hey, CC, good to see you. It's called The Martians. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. I want to see if that movie has a better relationship about Martians than the movies in the 50s, which were they were totally terrible. Movies in the 50s about Martians. But it's cool. Hopefully, I'll definitely look forward to seeing it. Hopefully, some Hollywood producer got a better understanding of Martians than the 1950s movies. Welcome, Billy, Alina. Welcome to the show. One of the things that I do feel, as I was going to say, we're getting so close, Blue Violet, welcome, as we're getting closer to the end of this year. If you live in the United States, there's a lot of things going on. People who are in the 3D world are getting excited about 3D stuff. Not me. I'm not excited about 3D stuff. Yeah, she'll be on for a while. I'm sure she will be. It's tough when you have the two people that work together on at the same time, but it's all right. But the way I look at it now, all these people, all these conflicts around the planet, they do exist. The ones that deal with social conflict, the Ashtar Command would be certainly more concerned with that, with people hurting each other. The thing for power struggle of a country or a nation, not so concerned with that, because that's just ego trying to stroke ego on the planet. And then we have people that come in on our lives once in a while promoting their presidential candidates, and we block them. Because I don't come from this planet, and I've been elevating my consciousness to a high extent. I have no use for earth-based politics, religions, or educational systems. I have no use for it. And the reason I have no use for it is because it's brainwashing. It brainwashes little kids, so when they grow up, they can be a lawyer, a doctor, something according to earth-based standards. You have to become something of yourself. I love it when they say on Earth, you have to become something of yourself, young lady, young man. You don't want to be nothing, you want to be something. Yes. You know? Now, I must say, when I went to college, my college wasn't your regular everyday college in Vermont. It was definitely considered progressive and an alternative, and that's where I had a lot of our UFO sightings when I was in college in Vermont, in central Vermont, northern central Vermont, back in the 70s. And we were free spirits. It was like living on a commune when I went to college. So it wasn't your traditional kind of college. So yeah, we did all kinds of alternative things, and it was way different. Yeah, history is a lie too. Oh, user 887, I asked you earlier, you didn't respond. Did we go to the moon, you think? Oh, okay. I think that we went possibly there. I think we also faked it. There's two things going on. I think we tried to confuse the public. I believe that we know what's on the moon. And the moon, let me state this about the moon, because I know it's a controversial subject. I will state from an extraterrestrial perspective or a space perspective from the Astro Command level that the moon is an artificial structure. It is not a solid rock. It was put there millions upon millions of years ago. It was put there by large spaceships that were larger than the moon, the artificial moon. There have been sightings of objects coming outside the moon. There are ancient spaceships that are on the moon that are still there, that have been there for millions of years. There have been secret operations on the moon that the Defense Department has a lunar base on the moon. And how do I know this? Last year, when I had one of my friends who was a cosmic top secret person in the DoD sent me a photo, and it shows a center structure in a crater, a lunar base. 4 out of 5 of the structures were actually operational. It had nothing to do with NASA. NASA had nothing to do with it, but it was with the secret operations of the Defense Department in Washington. So you didn't know. Some of you might not know this. See, there's things I do know. So NASA has been lying to the public for years. The operations on the moon also are incorporated with the Department of Defense with their space program. It's a secret space program, and they do have a base on the moon. The Department of Defense does. Not the actual department, but there's a sector of that's top secret. Timothy says, by being nothing, you become everything. Hey, Belladonna, good to see you. Yeah, Patty Welch says, some point we did, but maybe not as soon as we were told. Yeah, it doesn't rotate. It's artificial. The moon doesn't do any kind of rotation. Very, 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 very true. It'll always be there because it's an artificial intergalactic station. That's what the moon is. Oh, your late, Peggy says, my late brother-in-law was with Grumman at the time. Oh, interesting. Hey, Wendy M. Hey, Shelley. The beach trip was good, Ariel. We had a great time. I got some of it recorded, and I have it posted on my YouTube channel, Astroco Spaceship News. We had some glitching that night on the beach, so we had to keep uploading alive, but we did get some stuff on there. How do I make my contact family meditation? I did have an experience. Hey, 2 girls, 1. Welcome to the show. And if you'd like to share a story on the show, you can. If you have questions, I have answers. If it's unrelated to that, then yeah. April, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. And of course, we have a train track nearby. Yes, Ellie, NASA is deceiving. Tap Taps, welcome. I think it's Ron Gitter. Hey, Ron. And all the people coming here. April, welcome. So when we think about, the moon, when we think about the things that are going on, thank you, Lana, for the heart me. We appreciate your gifts. There's so much that the public doesn't know. There's a lot of people that want to speculate about the whole subject. In the UFO community around the world, there's a lot of speculation, and you always see the same people at the UFO conferences speaking about the same information that they've had for the last 20 UFO conferences they've actually spoken at. Here on Encounters, the information changes because the conversation changes, because you who have the experiences, those that are having visitations, that is disclosure, and we get all those great stories all the time. People that had past abductions in 10 or 15 years ago, we talk to those people, and people that have seen crop circles or Bigfoot or mer people, we have those people on the show. That's why this show is the way it is. Hey, thank you, Iron Nurse, for the dolphin. And the other train's coming by. It's a trainee night. A couple of trains. I love the sound of trains. But Belladonna, we have to help you. We have to help you stop the Zeta from visiting you. That's not a good thing. Belladonna is one of the people I need to work with to help her. And Belladonna, if I have you on here, I can now, with the palm of my hand, stop the Zeta from interacting with you. I have the ability downloaded to me now. With the palm of my hand, I can actually send energy, work on you, and the Zeta would not be able to come back. They're blocking you from your true self. Are people still being abducted? Is our government doing it? April, great question. So there are people, not many, but there are some people still being abducted. But the abductions have substantially stopped, or they not really stopped. They have actually lowered from a high percentage to a very low minority of folks being abducted. And the government still is involved with some of that. But most of it is being stopped. I see a lot of videos being produced now that are really well made, but they are not real. I see a lot of UFO videos the last few days being prompted up on YouTube and right here on TikTok. And I've been just saying, people who are confused, do not believe what you're seeing. Most of these videos that are being posted, not all of them, but most of them are definitely CGI created. They look really good, but they're not real. The Zeta, they have you thinking they are really good. The Zeta are the ones that have been abducting people. Where are the Atlantean ETs? The Atlantean ETs exist in a slightly different vibration in our oceans. Great question, Acid TV. They actually exist in a different vibration in our oceans, and they're still alive and well, the Atlantean ETs, the space people. Some of them did go off planet, but they do exist in the deep depths of our oceans in a slightly different vibrational frequency. And they're alive and well. Archaeologists have been looking in the wrong places for the Atlanteans. They're never going to find them because they operate in a different frequency. Thank you for the question. That's a good one. Matthew, welcome. We will be raptured by Jesus Christ. Elites will say UFOs took us. Well, let me explain something, sweet candy. We're not going to be raptured by Jesus Christ. Okay? That's putting too much pressure on Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is a space being. He has a lot of work to do. He's off planet on the spaceships with the council. So I'm going to describe what the rapture is for people that don't know what it is. And again, I decoded the rapture years ago. It has nothing to do with religion. It's encoded word. The rapturing is the lifting up of the vibration of humanity. The rapturing is the coming into a new earth vibration. It has nothing to do with the religious terminology or information that religions talk about rapturing, but it's totally different. You know, rapturing is not being done by the Christ Jesus. He is a space being, and he's a lot of things to do besides trying to get the whole planet to be lifted up. We're doing that on our own. We have to lift ourselves up into that higher frequency. That's what this is all about, right? You know, we're not going to just sit here and wait for somebody to lift me up and say, okay, Commander, okay, so-and-so, lift up your vibrations now. It's time to lift up your vibrations. Well, if I had to figure out when to do that, I'd be sitting around in a rocking chair. I want to lift my vibrations up. Man, I'm going to do it. I don't have to wait for anybody to do it for me. No one's supposed to rapture me up to anything. We're all part of a collective cosmic consciousness where we're all going to feel that understanding. Elites, no UFOs, no moon landing. Oh, yeah, the firmament is a lie. Elites, no good either. What do you think sweet candy UFOs are? This might be interesting. I think I need to bring sweet candy up here. I got to do something here. Sweet candy. I like the fact that you have fairies in your picture. I can't do things by sentences. I think it's great to have an interaction with somebody. So let's see if Sweet Candy 17 would come up and join the commander for a discussion. Sweet Candy, come on up. I will not bite, I guarantee you. We will have a pleasant discussion. It's much easier to have a discussion than read sentences. It only tells me a limited bunch of things here. Oh, number 5. When you told me to meditate, I had a dream, and the dream consists of, it was like the screen and all something. Did you change your diet to high vibrational foods to help raise the frequency and make contact? Are you asking me or everybody? My consciousness, my food, I eat all kinds of stuff. Grapes, watermelon, non-vegetarian foods, and it's all in my consciousness. Let's see. Hey, Mercury Man, good to see you, brother. Hey, Matt, good to see you. I invited Candy up here. I think she'd be an interesting guest. I'm going now. I just wanted to say, hey, take it easy there, Belladonna. Number 5 says, if I saw some girls, they were saying, hey, look at all we saw him. I don't know who you saw. We can see him, and they were. I'm trying to figure out what that means. You answered the food question. Thank you. Oh, good, Azrael. Good to see you, and thank you for the question. E. Jane, welcome to the show. Mark AC, welcome, Mark. You're watching Encounters, and okay, I need to get this person on here. The commander once in a while has to do something like this, not because I need to. Sweet Candy, instead of repeating yourself, come on up and let's have a discussion. Are you a real human being? Are you AI? Are you an AI, Sweet Candy? Are you real? Let's have a discussion. I don't think they're going to come up on Encounters. Once in a while, the commander will do these things because it's a good thing. Terrible, thank you for the the chili. Thank you. I am trying to. You're not late. You're actually just on time. Yeah, she can come on audio. She has enough followers for audio, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, she has 336 followers. She can come on. Sweet Candy, you can just press the multi-guest option and we'll have a conversation. And understand, by me doing this, you're actually in a good space. Okay, Sweet Candy, how about if you come up and have a conversation instead of sending these messages out? You're not afraid to talk to me, are you? You're not afraid to talk to the commander. Yeah, it's. I think what's happening is it's a shift. It's time. Yeah, I think it's a bot. It could be. And also, how old are you, Sweet Candy? Are you over 18? That's the other thing. Okay, Sweet Candy, if you don't stop doing that and come up to have a conversation with me, I am going to have to mute you for the rest of the program. I invited you up here to talk, and you're not doing it. So I will have to mute you in a second. I don't want to have to do that because I think you're an okay person. I just want to have a conversation with you. But if you don't want to do that, I'm going to go to the mute button. Yeah, senses doesn't do it for me, you know. I need to have a human interaction with somebody. So I'm going to give her one more minute to make a decision. Sweet Candy, you have one more minute to make that decision. Plus, you have to be over 18. Larry66, welcome to the show. I'm CmdrAleon, your host, contactee, the man from Mars, working in cosmic Christly consciousness, and with the Astro Command. And that's great. We're having a casual, she's disrupting, not joining. Yeah, I think we're going to take her out. She really doesn't want to. We're going to take her out. Sorry about that, Sweet Candy. She's probably 17. Bye-bye. Have a nice trip in space. I gave her a chance, you know. I gave her an offer she couldn't refuse. I have not seen the leaks, Danielle. I have not seen the leaks. I'll have to look that up. Did that just come out, the Roswell leaks? Yeah, I haven't seen that. Now, if anyone here on Reddit, oh yeah, I do go to Reddit once in a while. Yeah, she's more like spaced out. Yeah, Peggy. But I will tell you, hey, greetings, Polar R. If there's anybody here, any new people, 238 people here, I always feel that there is somebody or a bunch of somebodies. Number 5, how do I communicate with you, Commander? You can come on here and talk to me, but you have to get 50 followers. So you're at 18. So for number 5, if you've had some experiences, you want to talk to the Commander. If people follow you and you get up to 50, I'll pin your comment. And if people follow number 5, first on number 5, how old are you? That's the key thing. You have to be over 18 to come on live, definitely. And that's the first thing. No kids on the show, no smoking, no vaping, no drugs, no. You're 74. Okay, wow. All right, you got me there. So number 5, we'd love to bring you up here. We got to get him up to 50. And number 5 is at 22 followers, so we need to just get going here. Let's get number, and he's 74. He or she is 74. Let's get them up to 50. Peggy's 77. Yeah. Well, I'm 2,000 years old, so I get everybody beat. 2,000. I'm just kidding you. Yeah, thank you for the follow, everybody following. Number 5. Is lasers legit? You mean the lasers you use to see spaceships with that you use in the sky? As long as they don't hit commercial airline jets. Hey, Red, I believe it. Oh, is Bob Lazar real? Yes, I think he is. Let's see. Let's see if number 5 is up there. Number 5. He's got 44 followers. And he's 74. He's got 44 followers. Let's see. He only needs a few more. And we'll get him up here. He's got 45 followers. He needs another 5 or 6. You guys are great. You guys and gals are really good. Whenever we do this to help people, he's at 49. He's got one more to go. And we're going to try to bring him up here. I believe we're going to do it. 51. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. Number 5. You're now invited to come on live. Okay? If you don't know how to do it, when you get the guest request, you press the accept button. If you know how to do that, there we go. And you might want to think of get on your profile, you have no picture. Think about getting a picture that you like and put it in that little icon where you see the head and the body. You want to get a picture. But welcome to show number 5. What's your first name out there?
Michael Espinoza.
Hey, Michael. So welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about your background. I was looking at some of your comments earlier tonight. So what's your background with this whole subject?
Well, um, I got acquainted with you, and it was really I really don't even know how it happened, but I am so glad that I've come to meet you, and I really believe that you are legit to a lot of the others I've heard of. But
Oh, thank you very
anyway,
much. I appreciate that. But go ahead.
yeah. Well, anyway, I asked how I could meet my galactic family, and you told me through meditation.
Yes.
And I was thinking, because I do meditate, and I do have a lot of things that happen when I meditate. But that night that you told me to meditate, I I I kind of like I was meditating, but it felt like I was asleep, but yet meditating
Yeah.
because I take a half an hour meditation sessions and a half an hour with a buzzer that lets me when I start and when I finish.
Yeah.
So what happened is in my subconscious, I believe I was in my subconscious. I remember shutting it off, but what happened is I saw in my subconscious state, I saw something about the size of a laptop, and it had like
Hmm.
this gray, like a buzzing, like a
Hmm.
TV's not in the right station,
Hmm.
but buzzing and stuff. And I was looking at it, and all of a sudden I could see like when you see the pictures on TV distorted, and you see like little boxes,
Yeah.
different boxes, and I
Hmm.
and all of a sudden I heard these girls saying, "Look, hey, look, he's there! Look, we can see him!" And I get, I think they were referring to me, and I got excited. I said, "Well, yeah, well, I got excited. I said, well, where are you guys from? I
Yeah.
asked him. Then this one guy, a guy got on there, and he said, "Hey, yeah, you did get him. Look." And I couldn't quite make out their faces, but so and listening to them, I went to go shut off something, and I think it was had something to do with electrical power. And
Hmm.
when I did that, I came back and they were gone. And
Really?
I knew that I kind of felt, man, I made a mistake because I had them so, they saw me and they were saying, look, we can see him.
Yeah.
He's
You were
there.
tuned in. You were consciously tuned in. Now, what did they look like? Do you remember?
They were they just they didn't look like anything foreign. My memory is not so clear because there was like different pictures of them, and they would go off like squares. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
And they would just look like girls from their accents and stuff like that. They were in
Right.
a different place than in the United States. Let's just say that.
Right. Okay.
And
So do you think
the
that
guy, I heard a guy too.
the guy? So do you think that they were making you comfortable by making you feel like normalized by looking at them? That they certainly were human, but maybe do you think they were at another planetary system and you were seeing them?
Uh, the way that they got so excited and said they were saying, "Look,
Yeah, they
he's
looked.
there, he's there. Look at him. We can see him. Can you see us?" Things like that. It was so.
Yeah.
There was like three gals talking, and then the guy
Yeah.
came in and um, he says, "Yeah, look, you did get him,
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to communicate with him. I go, "Well, where are you guys from?" And I went to go do something with some kind of a thing that was making it so I can hear him better, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think I lost contact of what because I did that. Because when I came back, it was gone.
It's gone. They were gone.
And I'm
So
what I wanted to ask you, Commander. uh,
yeah.
would that be an encounter that you told me?
Yes. Yes, it was. Let me explain something. So when you were seeing the three women and
Yeah,
the man or whatever, were
yeah.
you seeing them through a screen? Where were you seeing them?
It looked to me like it was about like the size of a laptop.
Laptop.
It wasn't my
So
phone.
it was an opening. It was a screen of the size of a laptop, and the imaging of the three women and the man came through the screen. Correct.
Yeah, yes, and
Okay. So
but
let me. Yes.
they were kind of like squares, and like different squares, and they change and they move around. It was kind of like an interference type. It was
Yes.
it wasn't all the way in to where you click in like I see your face.
Yes.
It was just a
Yes.
bunch of squares of different women talking and moving around.
Right.
It wasn't
Yes. So you were seeing is you and they were tuned in on a very high vibrational frequency. How do I put it? So when you did the meditations I explained to you to do, it worked. You actually had an experience with what someone said earlier, which is correct. That's your first contact with your star family. So they presented themselves in a very human way that you would understand. Why not, right? They
yeah,
want to present themselves in a way that you as a person can understand.
yeah.
Now, in the future, now I do understand this, and I'm getting information for you. If you focus on continually doing the meditation on them, focus on your space family, and the next time it happens, say, hello, my name is so and so from planet Earth. I am glad to finally connect with you again. This is not just a one-time experience for you. You're going to have many more experiences, but you have to initiate the contact, which you did,
Okay. Uh,
and you know how to do that now, correct?
yeah, yeah. Through meditation, yes.
Yes,
But like I said, I've had experience with meditation before, but it's just like a puzzle. Like sometimes when a puzzle, you have a puzzle, sometimes a puzzle piece will fit, and sometimes it takes a while for you to find it that fits. So
right.
that's the way I was looking at it. So,
Yes,
but let me tell you, Commander, uh, my feelings, I got so excited. They excited me too because their excitement just excited me. And now, just I can't believe I'm even talking to you. I didn't know that it would happen, but I am just so overwhelmed and how would you say like happiness, bliss,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
something like that. I'm really really happy,
I'm
and I
glad.
thank
I'm
you.
glad to have you here.
I thank you so much for telling me that and the experience that I had.
Yes, you're going to have more. There are many things I do know when I talk to people, when I listen to your stories, like yours.
Yeah.
You will have more. You are a very open being of light, and you will have more contact with the three women and the man. I don't know what planet they come from, but I can
Hmm.
tell you when you do see them again, you can ask them what planet they're from.
Okay. All right. In other words, don't be afraid to communicate.
This is what I try to tell people when I hear stories like this, and they tell me, "Well, I didn't say anything." That's the time to speak.
Yeah.
They're waiting
Okay.
for you to make communications. When the
Yeah.
space people come to anybody here who finally has their first contact
Yeah.
through them coming through your TV or through your laptop or a direct visitation into your home, and they are space people, and then you need to communicate with them while they're there.
Well,
Build a relationship.
yeah. Well, one thing I've learned out of the situation when next time I get them, I'm not going to let nothing interrupt me by going and trying to like I did, and then I think I somehow messed up the frequency by doing that. Whatever I was trying to make it.
Yeah, you're not messing anything up. You just were excited. It's the first time having that communications occur, and
Mhm.
I think that you'll see that reoccur again as you do the meditation.
Yeah. 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 I do Reiki and I do healing. I do a lot of healing with my hands. I see that you do healing with your hands, and you use a different light. I use different lights, the chakra lights,
Yeah.
the
For
steaming.
me, my father on the spaceship gave me a download of power. He
Yeah,
didn't call it. He didn't call it Reiki. What I do is simply using my hand
yeah,
to. I've actually dissolved and destroyed implants in people's bodies in the last month.
yeah,
That's very new for me.
yeah,
So I'm getting downloads more and more from off planet, and
mhm,
I'm learning to use the powers, or I don't like to call it power, but the modalities that I've been given to use to help people.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Commander, even though I do Reiki, I have the two certificates, but I don't have the last one. But I've been
All right.
doing work because I have high energy in my
Yeah.
hands,
Yeah.
and I've done. Listen, I don't want to put anything on me that I'm so great. I tell people I'm a pipe being used through the
Yeah.
energy of the source.
Yeah.
And
Your vehicle. That's
and
what it
this is
is,
what
really.
yeah, and this is what I love doing for people, uh,
Yeah.
uh, mentally and physically and emotionally. The four:
Yeah.
mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
Yeah.
And that's
Absolutely.
and I get the feeling so strong in my hands, on my fingertips, and that's when I know I'm ready to work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking
Right.
about.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hey, well, brother, it's a beautiful thing you came up here. I wanted to make sure we got you up here finally.
Yeah,
And like I said, when I explained to you how to do it, you're doing your meditation to contact meditation very well. So don't
yeah,
ever second guess yourself. You're doing things exactly as you're supposed to.
yeah. Well, Mr. Commander, I thank you so much. Like I said, I can't believe I'm even talking to you. It's, you know, uh, I'm kind of lost for words right now,
It's
but
okay. It's okay.
I believe
It's,
I believe in the stuff that you do is right on, because there's so many there that are false. Like I run into a situation where this they talk about galactic, and then the first thing this guy wanted to do, he said, "There's poor kids over here. He wants to send money." It was the way that he talk to me that I didn't
yeah.
get a good feeling of it. So
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
know.
fight with him. I just
Yeah.
kind of distance myself.
Yeah, I read energy. For me, I've been gifted humbly with the ability to read people's energy. I've over the years, even on Facebook, have seen people that are supposedly light workers that are not light workers.
Right.
When you're on this trip a long time, you get to see a lot of things. So,
And
uh,
you
but
can feel it, huh? You can feel it if
oh
it's
yeah,
not
I
right.
feel it.
Yeah, I
If
do.
someone tells, if someone says light worker fire, and that's their nickname, and they start saying things that have no relationship to positive, higher frequencies, I will call them right out.
Yeah,
I will call them so far out that they can't hide under the covers.
that's right.
But that comes with experience, and in the UFO community, they're even at the conferences, you'll find people that aren't who they appear to be. I used to go to the UFO conferences. Um, and I met some really weird people that were not of the light, and they were doing stuff that wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, Commander, even just watching your show, I've learned a lot through the work that you do with people. And I've learned a lot through the people that have been, sometimes on air. They have good things to say too,
Oh yeah,
and I just appreciate the show. And I'm spreading the word of the light, love and light
yes you
always,
are.
love and
You
light
are.
always.
That's right, and you are genuine. You, brother, are a genuine soul, and I'm glad you shared your story. Thank you for
Yeah,
all the gifts.
thank you so
Yeah.
much. And
All right.
listen, I'll keep watching your show, and maybe eventually I can talk to you again sometime.
And you know what? Get a picture for your profile instead of just that blank thing.
Yeah,
It could be a mountain, it could be a space picture or whatever. As you're getting new to this,
Okay.
Add a photo that you like that'll represent who you are. You know.
I'm gonna have to find out how to do that, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. But
No, no
I'll
problem.
get back with you, and you can show me how to do that.
It's very simple. You take a picture. You take a picture. It can be a Google search picture of like a spaceship, whatever you want to do,
Yeah.
and then you add it to your photo gallery. Then when you go on your TikTok, you go into the green screen, and it gives you the option to take a photo from your gallery and just pop it on there.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
there's a way
right.
of doing it. But
All right.
anyway, all right. Number
Okay.
5. Good to have you with us, brother. And tell everybody your first name.
Yes. My first name is Michael.
Michael. We'll just go with Michael. So that's
Yeah.
good. Michael, thank you. You've
Okay.
been a blessing. I appreciate you.
Okay. I appreciate you too, man. Love and light
Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely.
from the
All right.
from the heart, as they say in Spanish, the corazón.
And I'm actually I was just for a minute, I was almost Elvis Presley. Hey, take care, Michael.
Okay.
Let's I didn't have a chance to do my Elvis Presley. Thank you for that. I used to do impressions growing up watching movies of famous actors and stuff, and I would do impressions of who they were. Now, if I have another Elvis Presley, uh, I'm nothing but a hound dog. Love me tender, love me true. Okay, that's it. You see what happened? As soon as that happened, my whole demeanor changed. Did I do a good Elvis Presley? I hope I did. I mean, this is not a comedy show, but thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, what was it, guys? Thank you very much. There was a guy, what's his name? He was on in the 60s on CBS TV. He had the Beatles on when they first started. And he would say things like this: we're going to have a really big show tonight. A really, really big show. I can't remember his name, but somebody might remember his name. Ed Sullivan. Thank you. That's who it was. I used to do Ed Sullivan impressions. Yeah. But I'm not going to spend the night doing that. Well, we love everybody out here. We do have a sense of humor when it comes to the subject and what governments have been doing, hiding things, not telling people the truth. That's where we, get serious about what we're doing. Hey, Kit Kat, good to see you. Gina, good to see you out here. We all just have away our age. Hey, Jody K. Anthony, thank you for the roses. Linda says, I woke up. Oh, thank you, nurse. I woke up with a triangle on my wrist and bruises on my body. Linda, we're going to bring you up here. When did that happen? We might have to do some Ashtar command work here. Brenna, thank you for the hanging light. So when did this happen to you?
About 3 nights ago, I think.
And you haven't had the triangle on your wrist and bruises on the body at all before that?
No.
Before that happened, was there anything weird going on? Any kind of activity, like ET activity or something?
No, but I know when I close my eyes, even if I'm not meditating, but all the time when I'm meditating, but sometimes when I'm not, I see faces, I see people. But for the first time ever, I saw what looked like a gray, and right away
Oh,
I said, I'm a Christ of being a light, and it went away.
yep, it's very powerful.
And that happened
So,
like probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 days ago.
really?
Yeah.
So Lainey, I'm glad I brought you up here. Would you like me to do some work to make sure they don't come back?
Yes. Please.
Okay, we're going to go into Ashtar mode, folks. If you're not familiar with what I mean by Ashtar mode, understand something. I'm not from this planet. I have the human experience. I work like everybody else, but I'm not from here. So I've been downloaded abilities in my palm of my hand to do certain things. So we're going to knock the blank out of the Zeta who were interfering with you. See, they're sneaky. They try to do these things. So what I want you to do is close your eyes. I want you to breathe in, and you're going to breathe out of your nostril about 3 or 4 times. I'm sure they're not there now, but they're probably aware that the commander is now going to be in Ashtar mode, and he's going to kick some Zeta butt off the planet. Now, if you've never seen me kick the Zeta off the planet, you're going to have the ability tonight to watch a show where I'm helping Linda, and we're going to make sure they don't come back. What they did to you is against universal law. You know, they're sneaky. So we're going to definitely do something here. So you might want to just sit back, relax, and watch what's going to happen. Because you're not going to see this on the History Channel.
I'm relaxed.
You're relaxed? Good. Can you turn your camera on?
Oh boy.
I know, I'm asking a lot
kind of
here.
halfway ready for bed, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No one's going to be concerned with the way you look if you're still sitting up or whatever.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good here. You know that.
On one eye, and I'm a mess.
No,
okay.
Don't worry about the makeup.
All right.
I'm not.
I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, how you do it? Okay, you're going to see there's an icon, a little white camera with a line on it. Just press if you want to come up. Ashley's saying you don't have to, Linda. No, she doesn't, Ashley. But if you do come up, I mean, you're already up. If you do press the button where the camera is, it'll turn it on. It'll take the line off. And just press
like where?
Yeah, there's a
is it?
It is somewhere on your TikTok. There's a camera if you decide to come up. Or you can come up tomorrow night.
At the bottom?
No, actually, no pressure. Only do it if you want to. If you do come up, the camera is somewhere on your TikTok. On mine, it's if you press on your TikTok, you should see like a multi-guest option, and you should see a camera option. But don't worry about it if you're, I wouldn't worry about it. And more importantly,
I got it, I think.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I'm not worried. It's not working, but we'll figure that out. Oh, no, it is working. Hey, Linda.
Hey.
Again, no pressure, you know.
Okay.
I don't like to pressure anybody. So here's the deal. I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is something very beautiful, but at the same time, we're going to kick some Zeta Reticuli butt out of your energy field. So are you ready for this, folks? Are you ready for what the commander's going to do? For those that watch my show always, you've seen me do it before, and we're going to do it again. So as you close your eyes, please. I want you're relaxed now. Keep your eyes closed. Give me a second. I'm going to put some heat energy going through here. Excuse me. I'll be using both of my hands here. So my hands are my activation tools. I'm totally activated from the Ashtar command to do what I'm doing. Keep your eyes closed, please. In a few minutes, you're going to feel an energy. We're going to go through. I'm now just slowly going from your head down to the sides of your body. And what the Zeta did was wrong. Right now, I'm scanning for any implants that they put in you. And if there are any implants in there, we're going to dissolve them and take them out. Right now, what I'm doing, everybody, I'm actually scanning her energy field. I'm scanning her cellular structure of the body, and I'm looking, without seeing it, if there's anything like an implant. I'm using energy I have a heat energy that's going to go into her body. And if there's anything that they put in her body, it will be destroyed and it'll dissolve into nothingness. Don't explain to me, don't ask me how it's dissolving into nothingness, but all I know is that this works. How are you feeling?
I kind of feel like really heavy, and I've got my hands are clammy.
Clammy, okay. Were you feeling that way before?
No,
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that was done to you by them. We're going to take a lot of that out. We're going to pull a lot of that out that they did. They definitely did something to you. We're going to send really a high amp of energy light into your body, and we're going to clear all that stuff that's making you feel heavy. It's releasing itself out of your body. When we get done, you should feel much lighter. So I'm working on the back and the front with the palm of my hands. We're scanning the center of your body, and we're doing heat signature energy into the sides of your body, around your shoulder area and around your arms right now. I have a lot of heat coming through. That's part of why you're feeling sweated, because we're getting all of that stuff released out of your body, and we're going to dissolve that energy of heaviness out of your body. So right now what I'm doing is I'm pulling out what they put in. I'm pulling it out, giving it back up to the creator, giving it back up to the creator, giving back up to the creator. They did a lot to you that last couple nights. How you feeling now?
I'm feeling like I can feel it lifting off my hands, and I'm feeling
Yes.
warmer around my sides.
Yes. What I'm doing, everybody, is taking that energy that they put into her body, which is trying to control her. I'm taking it all out. They did a lot to you a few nights ago, and I'm really amping it up even more so. I'm really going to take all of it out. I'm giving it back up to the creator. I don't hold on to anything that I do here. It'll dissolve. Let God handle it. Let the creator handle it. Let the creator handle it. I thank you for all our relatives. I'm working on your back. They really did a lot to put something into you to make you feel that heaviness, and that's how they controlled you. But they will not control you anymore. I'm sending energy from your bottom where your toes are, amping up the energy, lifting out what they did to you through your legs, the heaviness, lifting it out, lifting it out, lifting it out, lifting it out, lifting it out. I'm really pulling it all out now. How do you feel?
I can feel the energy in me. And my feet my feet got clammy too.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the
They did. They
feeling,
were doing your.
I
Yeah. How
hadn't
do you?
I hadn't been able to regulate my temperature lately. I've been nauseous and just
Oh no.
so hot. I'm so hot all the time.
Well, what I'm doing now is going to release all the stuff that they did to you, and we're just giving it back up to the Creator. And what happened here, folks, is the Zeta visited her a few nights ago. They did a triangle mark on her, and they bruised her. This was the Zeta Reticuli that did this to her. And now I'm working in Ashtar command mode here, in Christed energy of light. And we're going to throw Christed light into your body. So right now you're going to feel a pulsation of energy. What I'm doing is I'm putting more Christed vibrational energy into your body, which is an increase of light energy, transforming what was already done by them. I've got almost all of it out. You might be sweating a lot, but it's a release of the energy that they had put into you. You're now going to be able to drink some water. Dee says drink lemon water. But all this stuff that they did to you is being taken out. Your bruises, where are the bruises located?
My hips, my
Your
legs.
hips?
I had one. I did have one on my elbow, but
Okay. So what I'm going to do is afterwards, Tammy will see if she can show the triangle. What I'm going to do is put a healing energy on your legs. Be still. I've never done this before. I'm going to see if we can heal the bruises. Again, I've never done this before, so this is going to be different for me. I'm seeing whatever my father gave me from the ship is able to heal your bruises with my palm of my hands remotely from here. Again, understand, I make no, what's the word for it? I don't say that's going to happen, but I'm going to try to help you.
thank you.
Yes, no, you're most welcome. So we're going to try to heal the bruises that the Zeta did to your lower part of your body. If this goes to plan and works, I will be very humbly thankful that you're healed of that, of the bruises that they did. I would like to see those bruises on you heal within the next 3 to 4 days. I can't say, I'm not telling people that she's going to be healed in 3 or 4 days. Don't mismark what I'm saying in my words. I'm hoping that they will heal and they will be disappeared and her legs will be fully healed on her body. Doing some work on the leg area now. You might feel some energy there, but I am working on that area. You might feel a tingle or something happening.
Yes, I feel it.
Okay, you feel it? I'm working on both of your leg areas, and where the bruises were done, I'm working on that right now. I'm focused on that. The Zeta don't like what I'm doing, but they have no control because I have much more power than the Zeta will ever have. They're afraid of me, and they should be. You say you have a triangle where now?
It was kind of on my wrist.
On your wrist? Is it still there?
It's kind of faded, but it's still
Oh,
there.
okay.
It's might be hard
Almost
to
got.
tell.
No, no worries. I'm more concerned with the bruises.
Okay.
You can open your eyes now. How do you feel?
Feel good. Much better.
That's. It
Thank
took a
you.
lot of work. It's
Thank you
not
so
easy
much.
to. Oh, you're welcome. You know, for people that see what I'm doing here, it's not a piece of cake doing this work. Believe me, it's not. It's not as easy as you think it is. Maybe you don't think it's that easy, but your bruises that the Zeta put on your body, I believe they're going to heal in 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
Yes. Give me a second. About 3 to 4 days, they could most likely almost will be gone.
Okay.
Um, I was scanning for implants in your body that the Zeta might have put in when they did what they did. If there were any implants, I just totally destroyed them.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Sue. And yeah, it was a lot of work. You know, when I do this work to help people, everybody's situations are different. Uh, Thank you for all relatives. So, um, my work that I do, my activation comes from my space father helping me. Probably when I'm in the astral plane, I go on the ship and I just don't remember anything. I never do, but I know that they are helping me.
Yes.
And Linda, you're a blessing. I want you to say these words. Close your eyes, please. Say, I am a Christed being of light.
I am a Christed being of light.
I am love.
I am love,
I'm connected to the Creator always.
and I'm connected to the Creator always.
And the Zeta will never bother me again.
And the Zeta will never bother me again.
I'm going to do one more thing to gift you. I'm in my astral consciousness. I'm doing a clearing of all the rooms, the room you're in now, all the rooms in your house. I'm going to do it with my palm of my hand. I'm going to clear all the residual energy. Any things they put in your house that are hidden, they're going to be destroyed. I don't know if they did, but they could have left things there to monitor you. I'm going to destroy them wherever they are. And I don't know that there are things there, but I'm not taking any chances. So I'm going to clear all the energy in all your rooms, saying all the residual energy up to the Creator. It'll take me 2 seconds to do this. And I'm going to do one more gift for you. Keep your eyes closed, please. I'm putting a invisible shield around your body. The shield will be a shield of very high light. No one will be able to see it, but you will feel it. Give me a second. I'm going to do it now. As I do it, tell me what you feel. I'm starting from your head.
I can feel, oh, it's hard to describe. I know there's something there.
Yes, I'm putting a shield over your head. It's going to go down towards your shoulders and down towards the side of your body. You should be able to feel it, ramp up the energy so you can feel it. Okay, I've just did a shield over your whole body.
Wow. I kind of feel tingly.
Yeah, you will. You will. You're now well protected. They can't bother you anymore. They
Wow.
won't.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for, without you being here, I couldn't do what I do. So I thank you.
Blessings, many blessings to you.
Okay? Well, I'm going to let you down slowly off the ship here. And thank you, Linda, for letting me help you.
Well, bless you. I can feel like vibrations
Yes.
right now. I can feel them.
Your whole house is cleared of all residual energies. I did this with my palm of my hands. So the vibrational patterns, I lifted up your vibrational patterns, and any energies that Zeta had in your home, I've cleared all those energies out. They're destroyed.
Okay. Thank you.
No
I
problem,
don't
Linda.
know how to leave. I don't know
Oh,
how.
I will do that for you.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank Linda here for being with us live. Give me a moment. I need to just realign my energies here. Her triangle was fading out, and I feel confident that it's disappearing. But we cleared her whole energy of her body. What I did just now in my encounter show, that's why this show is different. I'm not your nuts and bolts UFO talk show. I'm an experienced person. I saw my space family when I was a kid, and I've been in contact with the Ashtar Command for many of years of my adult life. So I'm just like regenerating. I'm realigning my energies here. Like I said, it really takes a lot more energy than you think, depending on the situation. Sometimes I have to go full force. Yeah, the Zeta will not bother her anymore. Nope, no more. No more Zeta interrupting Linda's life. It's done. You see, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have any pendulums. I don't have any cards flipped in the air. I just do my mission work when I need to. I'm with the Ashtar Command. And I'm a talk show host. Sue House, thank you. Thank you, Marlene. And I'm glad to share the work I do with people when I need to on the show here. Many times you've seen me work with people, Odin and a few other people that had implants. I destroyed the implants in their bodies. Thank you, Supi. And yeah, when I do something like this, I have to take time to reflect. I'm just recentering. And you're watching Encounters. This is the late night spiritual UFO talk show. This will be on my YouTube channel. So every time I do something like this, it actually is documented. You can watch the whole show on my Astro Command Spaceship News channel on YouTube and all the previous shows. Lupita, good to see you. Now, if anybody out here is having positive encounters with space people too, please let me know. You have to have over 50 people to come on here on audio, and I think it's over 800, over 500 to come on video, on live visual. So who out here has never been on the show before is having a beautiful contact with space people physically around the world? Anybody? We try to mix it up a little bit, Who's having beautiful contact physically with space people that are human from other planets? Don't be shy. Out of 242 people, I have to admit there's got to be somebody in that group. There might be 10 or 15 of you that are having contact. I read energy in my group. The group energy tells me that there's someone or more than one person having contact. So the question is, who is it? Lux Dynamite is having contact, and I see faces and creatures. And I'm going to do this randomly, so I'm just seeing to find out who's having contact. Who else is having physical contact? Only two people? I can't believe that. There's got to be more than two people having contact of some sort. The question is, are you having contact? Are you a contactee? Meaning that word means, yeah. Who's ever out there, are you having contact with space people? Hey, Patty. Sylvia, Goddess, good to see you. Don't be shy about your contacts. If you're having contact, I want to, hear your story. I want to kind of get an idea because I've seen the spaceships. Pink Justice. I'm going to do this randomly. I'm going to go with Pink Justice. You have to be over 18. Pink Justice, you need to get 50 followers. Oh, you need to change your setting, Pink Justice, to public. Change your setting so people can actually follow you. So you got to change your setting, come out and come back in. Change it on your settings to public. You're watching Encounters, the late night show. We'll be on here till about 1 a.m. This is a 2-hour show. This show will be recorded and on our YouTube channel tomorrow on Ash Trucker Man Spaceship News on YouTube. Marilyn, welcome. Marilyn Mon H. Good to have everybody with us here tonight. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Welcome to the #1 spiritual UFO talk show on social media. Welcome, Steve, to the show. Olga, welcome. Weasel, welcome. Steph, welcome to our show. All the new people coming in here, good evening. Karen Nichols, welcome back. Richard Falls, welcome. Palladian Blue Ray, welcome back. Racy, welcome to the show. Adrian, welcome. Broke Back, welcome. Thank you for the roses. Katrina, Flocker. And it's like pulling teeth. I know there's 265 people here. The question I'm getting to the audience is, out of 267 people, who out here has been contacted by positive space people physically? Who? I know the people I've had on my show that already have. I'm looking for new people to come on and tell their story. I want to get a variety of comments on that and see who I'm going to shoot. I'll be very random about who I select. I just want to hear who's doing it. There's not one person on here that's new, there's not one new person here that's actually not having contact with space people. Jennifer Holly says, quick shout out for she's doing some light language work tomorrow night. Oh, good, cool. Elisa Parker. Juji. Hey, Juji. And what I mean by contact, I'll define it, maybe that'll help people, is if you are been visited, I'm sure, Steph, I've probably been contacted many times in my sleeping state. I don't always remember, except when I was a kid. I did think, okay, 8 says they've been contacted. So 8, you need to get 50 followers. So 8 has 5 followers. So let me just do this here. Wait a minute. I'm pinning 8. 8 has 5 followers. So we need 45 people to follow 8. And then we're going to bring 8 up. You have to be over 18. You have to be over 18. No kids on the show. No vaping, no smoking, no drugs, no drinking, no drugs, no paranormal discussion, no religion, and no politics. I think that covers everything. Pretty much. So everybody follow the 8. If 8 gets up to another 50 people, or 45 people, I can get them on here and we can hear their story. That's how I've always done it. When people don't have enough followers, I want to get enough people. That same night, I'll get the person on the air on our program and we'll get to hear their story. Yeah, I noticed that. So, 8, I know you're relatively new. Have you not created your bio yet about yourself? You're going to want to do that so people have a better understanding of who you are. Like most people have like a bio. Space. Let's see. Gilblee says, so you're not going to lift me, so I'm going to scare alone? What does that mean? Can you explain, Gilby, what you're trying to say? Because I don't get it. Antonio, welcome to the show. Mickey, welcome. I lost my other account. Oh, you lost your other account. Okay. You got to try to get it back from TikTok, and maybe you can. Oh, yeah, it was called God Hand? Okay. We'll get you up here, 8. Let me see here. 8 has 24 followers. We need to get him more. He only has 24 followers. We need to get him up to 50. So please, fellow viewers of our show, follow 8. The one thing I love doing is making sure people can be included and able to come and join us here. It's now about 12:48 on the East Coast of the planet Earth, and you're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. Oh yeah, we had when I was a kid. When I was preteen, I had an encounter with space people on a ship. 8 has 31 followers. We need to increase that to 50. He or she needs 21 more followers. Can we do that? Can we do 20 more people? You'd like to hear my story? My story was back in the 60s when I was a kid, almost near teenage, almost, I was I think I was early teens. Are you guys in the movies? Good thing you should ask that. Bonsai Hunters. I'd like to be in the movie someday. My goal is to be able to do a true story about the Ashtar Command. But no, I'm not in the movies yet. Not in the movies yet. But if you know any Hollywood producers that want to talk about real stuff, have them get on TikTok and talk to me here. We can sign a contract. I'm just kind of kidding. I'm not signing any contracts. I don't believe I'm going to Hollywood to make a movie. But you know what? Weird things do happen. Hey, Levitt, good to see you, brother. Let's see how 8 is doing. No, I was never abducted. I'm not an abductee. I am a space person. I come from Mars originally. We did 100,000 already. Thank you, everybody, for getting us up there. Keep liking and also sharing, liking and sharing, and also follow my TikTok. That's really kind of important. And we're going to see if we can get 8 up here. Is 8 near 50 at all? Let's see where 8 is. 8 is at 36 followers. So I'm going to pin up the comment for 8. So that was my first encounter, 8, was with space people on a spaceship. I wasn't on the ship. I was looking at them from a cul-de-sac out my window, and the ship was really low to the ground. This is in the 1960s. Eight needs 10 more followers. 10 more followers for 8. Let's do 10 more. 10 more for 8. Going once, going twice. When I had my contact, I went downstairs, went back up. The ship was still there, and the space people were light blue space outfits, and they were looking at me. They were very tall. They were about 7, 8 feet tall, and they were human. Very beautiful. Beautiful people. Hey, Kabashi, good to see you. Yes, Mars is still my home planet, but I do believe I come from another planet as well. I'm not sure where it is, but Mars is still my home planet. Let's see here. Just reading the comments here. E has got 43 followers. So we need 7 more people to follow E. Hey, Wes, good to see you. So just follow 8. I just pinned one of his comments, his questions, and please follow him. As I drink apple cider. Three more to go? Good. You gotta let your whistle at apple cider, Patty. 47 he's got? 47? Almost at 50. One left to go. Well, this is great. I appreciate my audience. 49 people following him. 49 still. I've watched Secure Team 8, Team 10 over the years. Some of his stuff is good. He gets his stuff from different places. I don't know where he gets all his videos, but I'm sure he does some research. Okay, let's see if this will work here. All right. 8 has 49 followers. He or she needs one more. So we get 1 or 2 more followers for 8. 1 or 2 more, please. $49. I can't believe only 49 followers. We'll pin it again. I'm just looking at more comments here. All right. 8, we're bringing you up on the show. 8 has 56 followers. You can come on, he or she can come on live. Just press the accept button or go to the multi-guest option. Okay. So 8, you're now able to go live with me on audio. You should have a multi-guest option on your screen, on your TikTok 8. Just press the multi-guest thing and I'll bring you up. All right. Is 8 still in here? I wonder where 8 is. 8 still in here with us? 8, are you still there? All right, let's see here. 8 has 58 followers. 8, where's 8? Let's go back to 8. Okay, I'm going to try to bring 8 up here. I don't think 8's coming up. Yeah, April, what's your question? Let me see. I'm going to go backwards to April's question. Let's see what it was. Let's see here who might be. April, we're going to bring you up so you can bring your question up. I think TikTok's filtering questions. So come on up on the spaceship. Let's see if April comes up. April, just press the guest option, the multi-guest icon. Because I didn't see the question. I couldn't see it. It was probably filtered. Oh, come on, April. Wake your husband up. Shake him up and say, hey, honey, Encounters is on. What are you sleeping for? I'm just kidding. You don't do that. I don't want you to get in trouble, you know. No, you can wake him up and say, honey, did you see that space person walking in our room? Well, it is getting towards 1 a.m. in the morning, folks. I think we'll do another. Well, not I think we'll do another show tomorrow night. Type it again, and I'll answer your question if I can. As long as it doesn't get filtered by TikTok, I'll see it. Yeah, I think 8 didn't want to really do anything. I am wondering about that 8. Yeah, I think everyone should unfollow 8. I think 8 was just a troll, you know, or could be shy. April, I don't see your question. If you have posted a question, I don't see it. Yeah. April, I don't see your question. It's not popping up. I think your question is being filtered. It was EIGHT, Red Gen. The name of the person was called 8. Oh, you're welcome, Red Gen, all the time. Yeah, I don't know. TikTok is filtering questions. So I really don't. I'll tell you what, tomorrow night when we're on, if you're not in bed sleeping, I'll bring you on live on the show and they can't filter that. So yeah. Yeah, sorry that's happening. All right. I think, folks, this is the end of tonight's show. I want to thank all the people for gifting me, coming on here. It's been a great show again. It'll be on my YouTube channel, Astrock Command Spaceship News. Please stay informed. And if you do get taken on a spaceship in a positive way, let me know too, okay? Hey, everybody, take care. Blessings, peace, and love to everyone. We'll see you all on another big edition of Encounters Tuesday evening at 11 p.m.